Welcome to the Fin Prepper channel, where women come to get information to be more prepared. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the do's and don'ts of emergency preparedness. Now, when you're just starting off your journey in preparedness, there are a few do's and don'ts you want to follow. Let's get started. When you do start on your journey of preparedness, do make sure that you have enough water for yourself and your family. You want to have a minimum of 1 gallon of water per person per day. Don't underestimate the amount of water you and your family will need for drinking, cooking, sanitation, and hygiene. Water is very important to your well-being. Do make sure you have an emergency food storage. You want to at least have enough food for 2 weeks. Make a meal plan for 2 weeks for your family and then go out and buy the items that you will need to make these particular meals. That is one way that you can make sure that you have enough food to last you and your family during a disaster. Don't buy foods that you and your family do not like to eat. This will be a waste of money and valuable space in your food storage. Make sure that you buy only the types of foods that you and your family like to eat. During this time, it is important to make sure that you have foods that you and your family will want to eat. Do make sure that you have an emergency go bag in case of an evacuation. Don't forget to make sure that you have bags for every member of your family, including the pets. Do make sure that you have a well-stocked first aid kit. I've made a detailed and comprehensive list of items you will want to keep in your emergency first aid kit. I will list the video in the description. You will want to make sure you have items in there to take care of any injuries or wounds you may have. Make sure that you have your prescription medicines and any other medicines to cover illnesses. Don't wait to take a training course to work on skills you may need. Taking a first aid course can give you the information to be able to take care of anyone who's injured or sick during a time of an emergency. Do plan for a power outage. Make sure that you have extra batteries, a power charger, or even a generator. Do keep cash on hand. You want to make sure that you have small bills as opposed to large bills. You may not be able to get change during an emergency or disaster situation. Do make sure that once you make your emergency kit that you evaluate it at least every 6 months. You will want to account for any new family members that come along. You will want to look for expiration dates, or you may want to update some of the gear that you have in there. Don't just make an emergency kit and put it away just because you don't need it. And don't wait until a time of disaster to start preparing. Start to prepare now to make sure that you will have everything you need when you need it. Do keep gas in your car. If you have to evacuate in the middle of the night, it's going to be very hard for you to find a gas station that will be able to accommodate you if you need gas at that time. Try to keep at least half a tank of gas in your car at all times, in case you need to leave quickly. Do make sure that you have a copy of your emergency plan and your emergency references. Don't forget to also add your important documents. I also have a detailed, comprehensive video on important documents you will want to keep in your emergency kit. I will also list that video in the description below. Do make sure that in your emergency plan you account for your pets any infants or toddlers, and any elderly family members you may have. Don't forget about your pets. A lot of times they are overlooked, and in an emergency situation, you do not want to have to make the unfortunate decision to leave them behind. Don't panic during an emergency or disaster situation. Being prepared in advance can help lessen the stress and anxiety during that time and help you to not make a bad or ill-informed decision. You will want to have a network of individuals that can help aid during this time. Don't tell all of your emergency plans to people and let them know about all the preps that you have stored away. This can help your security during a crisis time. Don't forget to add survival or first aid reference books to your emergency kit in case of a grid down. These books will be invaluable for providing information and knowledge of skills you may need during that time. One last do. Make sure that your emergency plan is tailored to your family. Don't think that there is one emergency plan for everyone. You have to do what's best for you and your family. You have to get the items that are best for you and your family. Get the food that's best for you and your family. These are just some of the do's and don'ts you will want to take in consideration when starting your journey of preparedness. In the comments below, let me know any other do's and don'ts that you follow in your quest to be more prepared. If you found any value in this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!